Hey, Wheatfield. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of Tears and Wheat to Roll Show with your girl Lati, channeled messenger. Favorite. We just gonna keep claiming it. Never know what you're gonna get when you come around here, and today it is feeling a little thick. You know what I'm saying? How it could be starting slow, chunky, like cold Crisco, like that old school Crisco. Yes, baby, that's what we at. It's Thursday Eve. I mean, Friday Eve. You see what I'm saying? It's Thursday. But it's Friday Eve to me. I always say Friday Eve because, look, I'm ready. Ready for the weekend. Ready to relax. Take some of the pressure off. You know what I mean? At least, and then I'm only doing 2 services instead of 3. You know what I mean? We can put down the personal 9 to 5 to the side and just work on service and parenting, because parenting is a whole full-time job. Yes, sweet. I gotta get that sip. Tell you what, it's December 1st, right? December the 1st. Not only is the year gone, start there. 2022 out of there. We getting ready to roll in 2023. Whole new fresh year to plant season. See what it's gonna be. We really don't know. Everything is uncertain, of course, just like the rest of the day. So it really don't make no difference. It just is what it is, especially when you get to this point and be like, okay, it's just another one rolling by. What is time? Really, it's still always now, right? It's still now. Anywho, next one. The holiday season. Yo, holidays all. I mean, we just got finished saying Appreciation Day. Can we rest for a second? I mean, goodness. Between the prices of everything, groceries, rent sky high, and holidays, folks is going to be like, tis the season to give thoughts and wishes and prayers and good greetings and tides. That's what, no, I'm just kidding. But you know what? We've always been more along the line of, not just handmade stuff, but celebrating more things that are conducive to family. Like, not just stressing yourself out to buy a whole bunch of shit that people either don't want, ain't gonna use, they're gonna re-gift it. Your kids is gonna fuck it up. It's gonna be over there in the corner somewhere. You gonna be pissed the rest of the year because they don't fuck with this shit. Or because if it ain't a cell phone or a video game, which I don't even think kids play video games these days. I mean, like, because everything is on the phone. So if you ain't buying them a new phone, putting some money on their books so they can get some new apps or some shit like that. I mean, like, what do we buy kids these days? And I'll be damned if I'm spending $300-400 on a pair of gym shoes. No. Anywho, you lucky for me, you might get a certificate to college. I mean, you put something on them books, like put something in your college fund. Because that's the real. I'm just saying, power of discipline. That's what we're going to be talking about today. We already got a little bit out. You know, we started on the power law last night, talking about law number 28. Yeah. It's, you know, we're going to jump into it. We're not quite there yet, you know. Hang on here with, hey, I just noticed I think we did say welcome. Welcome back to the Wheatfield. We got to get this alarm clock turned off. Let's get that out the way. We already said welcome. Welcome to the Wheatfield. If you new here, oh baby, let me, disclaimer. I could be squirrel. Oh, I did a squirrel yesterday too. We got to talk about that. I could be squirrel. I get off down the line. Something hit me. I take off. I might not come back. Sometimes spirit bring me back. Source will bring me back, and we can get back on into that thing. I'm a channeled messenger. We said that part. And I'm highly spiritual. I mean, very, very, very spiritual. Like, I do everything in the spirit. Everything. But I'm not religious. Not religious at all. I don't know how many religious texts and scripture. We try to study them all. Like, everything that we could get our hands on. I mean, we got some in the cart at Amazon that I had to replace from years back. We're not going to talk about it. We gotta replace those, but they're in my cart to rebuy them. So we gonna. I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Cause look, I told you one of these here jobs is being a parent to a 14-year-old, and my 14-year-old is not allowed to have a cell phone. Not, nope. You better find a pay phone. Somebody, no, you can't have a phone, cause all these here with the apps and TikTok and Instagram and Discord and Snapchat and all this shit. No, she was having stuff out there and just posting shit and pics and looking at stuff. No, and you can't even control them apps. You can't. iPhone, your kid got you linked up on a parent account. Yeah, they know how to hack around all that shit. Just let them. My 14-year-old do know how to hack her shit, my shit, all that. I mean, I've been locked out of my own laptop because she got pissed because I took her phone. Yeah, one of them. So no, and now all my shit is fingerprint. Yeah, if you ain't got my fingerprint, you ain't getting in it. I'm just saying. So I'll be making sure I'm still look. I'm just no, I'm serious though, because you cannot keep up with what they're doing and what they're saying. You can't keep up with what they're participating in. And then when your kid come up missing because they done made a friend online and some shit like that, then it's a whole thing. Everything is hypersexualized. Everything is like just out there for them to see, and there's no controls over that. I had a discussion. We was in a discussion thread about that on Facebook yesterday. Yeah, and guess what? It makes her remember shit that she otherwise wouldn't know, like my phone number. Yeah, because instead of it just being a push button, she actually got to know it so she could dial it or have somebody call me. Yeah, do that sound. She don't go nowhere. She get on the school bus and she come home. She be at home. She go get on the school bus and she come home. That's all she do. She don't go nowhere. And most of these kids don't go nowhere, no way. They sitting up there on the phone all day, on your couch, or on the porch, or in a room, on the cell phone. Not this one. She ain't gonna get one until she can pay that own goddamn bill or make sure what she do on that phone don't come back on me legally. How about that? That's just where I'm at with it. Call me old school if you want to. I told you, Crisco, old school Crisco, like that. Get it out the can, Crisco. Like you got to put this shit in the pan and let it heat up. Put some heat on it, Crisco, and then let it get hot so you could drop some chicken nuggets, some wangs or something up in there, some fries. Yeah, that's what we do. That's Sasha. She like to come around here when we be channeling. Anywho, y'all, this going into this power of discipline. Change is complex. That's what Spirit said. I don't know if we can get that in there. We're going to be talking about that. Change is complex. Bad habits? Yeah. Why you keep on repeating bad habits? Because change is complex. Get that in there one time. Can y'all see that? Yeah. We got 3 things. I like to think of change as an onion with several layers. We'll peel them back in the episode. We just getting everything set up right now. Yes. I even went on TikTok, try to do a little thing. I don't like it. I don't like the energy of it. I'm still not in there yet. You want this? No, we don't want this. Maybe I need to stress less. That's the whole thing. Yeah. Anywho, y'all. I hope y'all had an amazing night. It is, like I said, Friday Eve. We made it through the top of the week. And, yeah. It is just one of those days that, like I said, I love Thursday because it's like we only got one more day to go. You start looking forward to the weekend, which is kind of like you live your life to get to the weekend. I don't like that either. I think that's a sentiment and a mindset we should, kind of work on. This right here is the Angel Oracle Guide. Angel Guide Oracle. We're going to look at some of these just to get some messages from the angel realm. What we got to say right now? Blessings in abundance. Ooh, I like that. We have blessings in abundance, and we felt some pressure right here. Blessings in abundance. And we got pressure, this part of the deck, which says divine timing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I already like the way that this is coming together. Yes. Yes, we talking about the power of discipline, changing bad habits, right? And how it's a whole process to be able to change those bad habits. We also are thinking on the power law 28. This is some angels, some ancestors here. Power law 28, which says, the power law says do not act in while timidity. I'm working on getting that word out. Do not act in timidity. Now, timidity is to be, acting and being timid, right? Your actions are timid. Even if you don't know what the hell you doing, move in boldness. It's what they saying. It don't matter. You might not know fuck shit about what you doing, but you have to act like you do and just be bold. Hey, I'm out here. Last one I say, what up, my wheat? I mean, we still learning through this thing. We are. We've been here literally 4-5 months. 4-5 months. Go down there through them archives. You will see. You would check the metrics on my page. It was established 4-5 months ago. Seriously. We what? Stay disciplined, power discipline. We on here every day. We started out, we was doing at least five videos a day. At least 5. Because we were committed to building up our archives. Like, we're going to do it. And if we do 5 a day, that's putting some content, and you have to be consistent. We not doing 5 a day no more. We be doing 1 a day because we do reels on not YouTube. This is YouTube. What's that other place? Facebook. And we was trying to get into TikTok too, but I don't like the energy of TikTok. I just don't. It's too much. It's too heavy. It's too busy for me. That's what I think. It's too busy. It's too much, And so far my channel don't like that. It don't. I'm not even a big fan of lives. It's something about I don't know, the fact that I can get all of that energy in, and it feels like it's distorted. I don't know. It's odd. Very odd. So I can see while a lot of readers will say, send me your stuff, email me, get your deposit, your donation, or whatever they pay. Haven't even figured that part out. And I'm starting to get people to ask for readings. So that's beautiful. That's a blessing, But I have to figure out how to do it to keep you guys safe. There's so many doppelgangers and copycats and scammers and stuff like that out here. Yeah. We got this. Transform and unveil your gifts. That goes with the message last night too. Again, we was talking about it. Being timid. Just jump out there and be bold with it. Be bold. Hell, I was real timid when I started, so I didn't necessarily agree, because it's something about seeing your journey. Because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? Yes. Exchange energy to create abundance. We just saw abundance too. Ooh, we already got some synchronicity out. Stress less, no. We got some angel messages. Let's get that out the box and shuffle it up. Yes. See what's going on. Ooh, look what's on the bottom, y'all. Windfall, generosity, charity. That's that 6 of Pentacles, that give and take, that equal, just flow. That's what I feel, flow. Ooh, just flow in and out. The cycle, the flow of abundance in your life. Come on, my wheat. I love it. Woo, good energy. Love that, love it. Yes. Anything else, Source? Nope. Because we just chopping it up. We just setting the table up. Get it going for the day. You know what I'm saying? A little quick something just to see what the energy is. Because I told you, I don't know how Source going to pull this message together. I don't. It'd be like bits and pieces or something, like a whole casserole. You never know how it's going to come together. Or like a pot roast. You know how you got the pot roast, and then you can see carrots and onions and celery and potatoes and all that stuff. And then you got some cornbread cooking on the side, and end up being a whole meal. Something that stick to you. Stick to them ribs. Hit you in the kingdom. Get that gut full. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I told y'all I could be like cold Crisco. Yeah. I'm spiritual, not religious. You might fuck around and hear some shit just saying, because you see my mouth. It ain't profane. It's not. But if it come out, it come out, because words is words. somebody planning something, making some progress on the partnership progress, planning, coming together. Ooh, two of wands. It could be come together in all kind of places. I'm just saying. But we've been talking about business and partnering and planning and stuff like that. Don't hesitate. Just start. Even if starting is like you getting in your mirror and practicing. I saw somebody talk about that too, which is just awesome because I do mirror work all the time and have been for years. Talk to myself in the mirror all the time because this right here is just like talking in the mirror. I can't see y'all. I see me on this headphone. But I imagine each and every one of you. I do. Because I see you in me. I do. I know that there's a whole lot of me's out there. Not exactly the same because we are unique expressions of the Most High God, our eternal Lord of all that created all of creation with his infinite intelligence, wisdom, that principle thing, that chapter 8 Proverbs, you know what I'm saying? And connects us all with the breath of life. That spirit that flows through all of creation. It gives me, I give it. We are connected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Meditation, recuperation, contemplation is what I feel. Thinking about something. Thinking about partnerships. Thinking about planning on how you're going to get this business off the ground. What you're going to do with it. How you're going to start moving. I told you we've been thinking about how we're going to incorporate TikTok into the routine because it's a whole big audience over there. It is. And if we got to throw our voice out there so they can let them know that we here, YouTube, then we got to figure out how to do that, how to plan that out, how to get the progress and process down so that we can actually get our voice in the system, like in that algorithm, because it's a whole thing to this shit. And that's the truth. It really is. That communication out there to get your name out is serious, yo. Yeah, and that's the real. That's real. That's law right now. It may not be fair, but Spirit wants that turned upside down so we can see it. Maybe that's gonna be a part of the energy. Which one? Fairness, the law, karma. Karma. And karma, people be saying it like, well, I hear karma and dharma, right? Yeah. So depending on how you flowing with your energy, I don't think I showed y'all this one. But this is the African goddess. We're going to be using that one too. Karma is based on, that energy return. We felt that the flow on that Six of Pentacles coming back, cycling throughout your life. And karma is one of those things, that energy goes out and then it's like it comes back, right? And I always love the fact that when you put energy out, it picks up velocity. It doesn't just, it's got to have some velocity in order to travel. If you are to put it out there and it travels and it comes back, it cycles back, it's gaining velocity all while it's doing that. And I think about our lives in that sense. We are here learning and growing first, squirrel, right? So what I put out there gains velocity. It has energy. It picks up energy and it comes back and returns back to me. Boom. Now, whatever, hopefully I'm putting out some goodness because that's, your girl Latina, that's when we putting out goodness because that's what we want to have come return, that karmatic return. Now, in that, can't even say it. You don't want me to say that? Okay. But can I say that if it's in a positive high vibration, that is what? Yeah, Dharma. Yes, Dharma. And so I am looking to create more Dharma in my life. Moving with purpose and in my purpose, right? And in that way, what comes back to me from the universe supports my purpose. Yeah. Cosmic power and brazen. Yeah. Because I've chosen to make a brazen decision using my cosmic power to, manifest whatever it is that I want in my life. And that's a secret. A secret being revealed. We'll see what that's about. Because it's like everything is in again edifying onto self so that I can edify the source. So if all of my actions are in alignment with that, then it's going to be magnified as it goes out, goes up, expands outward from my beingness. And I think about it as a 360 outwardness. Yeah, feeling safe. So somebody should feel safe because spirit wants that upside down, wants to see it on the table. Behind that, we have wounded healer. So we're going to see what those are about too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks out. And anybody that knows me knows that we pull quite a few decks. We always do because we want to get down into the layers of those things. But let me double back. So we talked about the energy return, putting it out there with a force that it gains velocity all while it's traveling, and then it comes back, and that's what we could say return to you like 10, 100 fold, like it's going to come back to you 10 times fold, 100 fold, whatever you put out. Now if you putting it out from a place of like we shall not name, then that's what's going to come back, beloved, and it's going to come back with that same force. Because it gains velocity. Now this card right here says karma. We're going to see if it's really karma or dharma. Because somebody has a thing with feeling safe. That's an energy that's on the table as well. Maybe they need to feel safe in the ability to act with boldness. Like, it's a whole thing with putting yourself out there, especially on a social media platform, expressing your own personal opinions. And how do you do that safely to keep you safe? Maybe you have another livelihood, such as I. There's more me's out there that experience this. So maybe you have another livelihood that you need to keep things separated, like a degree of separation in this thing, so that you can keep your family and the ability to meet those obligations safe. Maybe you feel like there's not enough time, to do all the things that you'd like to do and do that in goodness, to create the the dharma, create the dharma effect and have your service and your passion come back and support you in a way that is prosperous, and you can eventually have your service and your gift support your family and all of those obligations. Do you feel safe in making that transition? Right? The confidence and self-assuredness to depend on your gift or your business to meet all of your obligations. How are you investing in it? Like, again, the time and the effort that you place there. Are you still in the phase of it's in your mind? I'm thinking about it. Have you put it on paper yet? Start brainstorming it. Not even planning it like we saw with those 2 of wands, but necessarily just bubbling it out, brainstorming. And if you have moved into planning, are you looking to partner up with someone? Are you asking for help? Are you reading up on what it is that it needs, like the skills to really do this thing? That's the space that I need. I mean, the technical skill to, we are not a TV show producer yet, but we're going to figure it out. Because again, this is the Tears and Week Tarot show, baby. This is not your average tarot. It is not. It is going to be a whole show. It is a whole show. Which is why we couldn't readily define it in the beginning. Because they say, what is your vision and all that? It's a bag. It's a whole box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. And we said, well, that's it. It is a whole box of chocolates. I never know what I'm going to get. So how can I ever define it for my audience? I'm going to have to let them know. It could be cold, like cold Crisco. But we get to frying, we get to cooking. And then we be dropping off some nuggets. Yeah. Some days it stays slow. Like I'm cooking a whole pot roast. But those pieces come together. You got some carrots and some celery and some potatoes and some pot roast, and it's done set and stewed all day. Now it's falling apart. Trust. Put some cornbread on the side, some little Frank's hot sauce. You talking about some good eating. And guess what, baby? I ain't gonna never feed you nothing that I don't eat. No, we don't do that. It's going to be self-edifying so that I, first and foremost, can edify the source. And then I'm going to serve that out to my wheat so that you could be edified. And hopefully it's a message that you resonate with so we could come together with this thing and magnify ourselves so that we could serve the source. That's what it is. And when I say the source, I mean, look, it's so much ish out here to each day own. It's a pathway to the source for every entity in existence. It's a pathway back to the source. So whatever you call on and you appreciate, it's not here for me to judge. No, it's not. This is a free and open space over here. Free and open space. For however you recognize source, whether it's the source of the eternal or the source of self, it's still the same because the source made you. Made you using what? It's intelligence. You can't tell me that there's not an intelligence that built this vessel, that designed all of creation. You can see the intelligence on everything. And if you can recognize that everything has an intelligence, you can read it. You can get a message from that. Doesn't matter what it is. Whether it's lava, a hurricane, a supernova, or you, beloved. Because there's a word written on you and in you. Yeah, it is. And we are all connected by what? The breath of life. The force of life. Yes, that moves across everything. Yes. This flow connects me to creation. It connects me to you. And I can feel that connection. I can pick you up. And if we close enough and you give me your thumbprint, then, I can discern it. It makes it even more sensitive. Yeah, that connection is stronger and I can pull on that. Yeah. And that's really all it is. I mean, it's magnificently simple when you get down to the brass tacks of this thing. So to sit in a space of confidence and self-assuredness, to know that you are made exactly as you're supposed to be made, beloved. Yes, you are beautifully and wonderfully designed. Magnificent. Yes, you are. And if you thinking on that thing which is written in you, and you feel it beating, pulling, resonating, whispering at you. Come on, beloved. Yeah, let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Yes, because you are the wheat. Yes, you are. And you are called for good bread. But there's some tares out here. Tares and wheat. That's why we take a look at those tares so you can see what's coming at you. What's reflecting? What is the projection, my wheat? What could be blocking you? What are you not recognizing? Or can you see it in a different way? It's all about perception, right? So if you change your mindset and how you see things, or recognize it, become aware of what you're looking at and what it really is, you can change how you think about it. You can change how you speak about it. You can change how you move around, which changes how you be about it. And that's really all it is. And that is what folks call repentance. Change your mind, change your thoughts, change your words, change your actions. Boom. That's it. And to move in that way brazenly, to make the decision, to partner up with your spiritual self, the source of you, the source of self, whether you recognize that as your creator or just, the gut of you, like that essence of you, whichever way you want to look at it. It's still the same, beloved. It really is. So I hope you will come back. Sit around. Sit for a spell. If you want to sit for it, hit that little bell. If you vibe, subscribe. We would love to have you with us in the tribe, the wheat field. Yes, come on in. We don't do nothing but sit around and chop it up. Why? So we can chop this shit up. Chop it up and get it out. Get on about the business of the day. Because you called for good bread. But what kind of bread you going to be? That's lent on to self-discovery. Let's do it together. We're going to come back in another now. But until then, we're going to call this here in Ashe. Love y'all.